Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Check out Cexxi Tarot, she has the answer. Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio are the viewers waiting to watch Cexxi Tarot. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the #1 subscriber wondering what Cexxi sees. You are here just to be in the know. The live stream is starting. Now here's Cexxi Tarot.
Hello, Cross Watcher, and welcome to Cexxi Tarot. Cross Watcher, this will be your edition of Cexxi Tarot's Cross Watcher stream. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell if you would like to be notified when I go live. Cross Watcher, as a friendly reminder, we all have male and female energies within us. Although you see genders on the cards, keep in mind their energies. Cross Watcher, as I'm progressing through the reading and you find the energy resonates more with the Aries, feel free to swap the energies. Energies are fluid. Cross Watcher, as I'm progressing through the reading and you find the reading does not resonate with you at all, then this is not your Cross Watcher stream. If you are here cross watching for an Aries, you are in the right place. You are in the right place. I pray you all are well. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to start this off a little different today. First, I'm going to get your messages, and then we're going to get into the Aries. Spirit, what does Aries want to tell the cross watcher? I want to grow together. I want to grow together. So your person wants you to know they want to grow with you. Aries wants to grow with you. What does Aries want to tell the cross watcher? Every road leads back to you. So Aries is kind of certain they want to be with you. And although it seems like the two of you may have just went through a rough time, but every time they turn around, it leads right back to you. I'm experiencing a dark night of the soul. And that's the energy I was feeling, like the Aries is going through a rough patch, or the two of you can be going through a rough patch together in this connection. I miss the way you hold me. So are you separated from the Aries? That's what I'm getting. What else does the Aries want to tell the cross watcher? You're my best friend. Aries misses you, okay? And right now, Aries is trying to figure some things out. They do want to grow with you. And no matter how much they try to ignore this connection, it always comes back to you. I'm planning for our life together. So there could be something Aries is working on, or maybe they have some high expectations for this connection. 3 more messages from the Aries. I'm having trouble forgiving myself. So what did the Aries say to you? The Aries said something to hurt your feelings. And now they're trying to forgive themselves for it. They don't know if the two of you could get past it or if you will forgive them is what I'm getting. I'm in love with you. But it's very clear that the Aries is in love with you. 1 more message from the Aries for the cross watcher, please. I got 2. The Aries wants you to know you matter to them. You matter to them. The Aries also wants you to know your love mends my broken heart. Your love mends my broken heart. Because I have a feeling you and the Aries may be separated right now. And I made a mistake. And I have a feeling the Aries said some things to you that hurt your feelings. They could have ended this connection with you. And they're regretting it. Okay, cross watcher, the Aries is regretting ending a connection with you. So now let's get into the Aries energy. On the crack, the Aries is worried about this connection. They feel like it was potential for a commitment. They wanted a legacy with you. They wanted a family life with you. They wanted to build with you. Spirit, tell the cross watcher how the Aries is feeling. How is the Aries feeling about the cross watcher, Spirit? In the recent past, the Aries experienced the 8 of Cups. In the current situation, the Aries is experiencing justice. What's on the Aries mind is the 6 of Pentacles. How the Aries views you is the Knight of Cups. How the Aries feels about you is the Six of Wands. How the Aries see the two of you moving forward is the Nine of Pentacles. What's in the hidden energies for you and the Aries cross watchers is the Five of Cups. Spirit's advice to you, cross watcher, when it comes to the Aries is the King of Cups. The potential outcome for you and the Aries will lie here. Now, cross watcher, the reason you're joining my live stream today is the lovers. The lovers. Some of you are dealing with a Gemini, but I see there's a divide here. Although there's an instant attraction, there's a lot of compassion and a lot of love here. There's an obstacle growing between you and the Aries. And with the Page of Cups here and the Three of Swords and the double energy, there's something toxic here. Some of you are Capricorns. There's something restrictive and binding here. It could be children in the way of this connection. But whatever it is, Aries wants to apologize for this heartbreak and this disappointment. Or you want to apologize to the Aries for this heartbreak and disappointment. And this walking away left somebody emotionally drained. Okay, and someone recognizes that there's a lot of emotions here. It's not a balanced situation. It's not an equal give and take. And somebody now realizes they didn't do their part, and it's causing a lot of regret here. Someone wants to make this right and apologize and express how they truly feel about being in separation. Spirit. In the recent past, the Aries experienced the Eight of Cups. Why did the Aries experience the Eight of Cups in the recent past? We're going to lay these down because we're not going to be all day with this reading. In the recent past, it could have been a letter sent regarding a family matter, okay, and this romance, okay. So this letter, somebody reached out, the Aries reached out to you. They expressed how they felt in relation to a family situation and about this love. And I have a feeling Aries wanted to know, like, what's up? Are we building this family? Or maybe the family is getting in the way of you two connection. And the Aries in the recent past walked away because they were confused. They were emotionally drained. The Aries felt like they were at a crossroads, and they could have felt like you were being a bit indecisive. Spirit. In the recent past, the Aries was confused, and they walked away because they were emotionally drained. Can you tell the cross watcher about this? Yeah, that's what I got in the beginning. I'm doing this because we're not going to spend a lot of time. I want to get this out. And although there was a lot of passion and someone wanted to level up this connection with this proposal, it required a bit of weight. Okay, so the Aries felt like, yeah, you know, like you were making them wait, cross watcher, although you had time for passion. I don't know why I'm hearing that, but the Aries felt like when it came to passion, you had all the time in the world. But when it came time to have this hard conversation about leveling up the connection, you needed a little bit more time. And so, because of this confusion, the Aries in the recent past could have said some things to you that hurt your feelings, and they walked away because they were emotionally drained. Spirit. There was some hurtful words exchanged out of confusion. The Aries felt emotionally drained in the recent past. Tell me about it. So the Aries was very open, very free with you. They were expressing their emotions about wanting a higher level of commitment. But whatever you said to the Aries, you had to deal with some children, or you had to close out another situation, and it caused the Aries to have to heal. Or maybe you're trying to heal something with your family, or maybe you're already in another connection. Okay, so because of that, in the recent past, the Aries wanted to spend time with you. They had a longing for you. Okay, they were secretly really wanting to be with you. So these hurtful words that the Aries said was because their feelings were just hurt. They felt rejected. They felt dejected. They felt like that they were just open. And whatever you told them as far as needing more time, it put the Aries in this crossroads. And they were like, well, what's the confusion about? We both want each other. And it left them feeling emotionally drained. Spirit, in the recent past, the Aries spoke some hurtful words to the cross watcher. They were confused and they walked away. But they yearn for the cross watcher. Tell me about it. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and the King of Wands. In cross watcher, I see where you was ready to take action, take the lead on this connection. This made you happy, but you feel like you had to stand your ground, set some boundaries in order for you to be completely happy with the Aries. Well, in the recent past, the Aries with the Four of Pentacles felt like you were holding something back, keeping something close to your chest, not actually preparing for the connection. And with this Hangman energy, the Aries wasn't sure if you was actually making sacrifices for this connection. They felt like you still holding on to something else. And with this Ten of Wands energy, this is what created the burden for the Aries. In the current situation, the Aries has justice. They have justice. Some of you are dealing with a Libra. The Aries want things to be an equal give and take. They want it to be fair. They want things to be worked out. Because it seems like either currently they have a new love, or maybe you and the Aries have a newer connection and they want to renew this love and make it right. The Aries in the current situation wants to choose love. They want to choose love in this connection. However, with this integrity card, the Aries is currently evaluating, like, is this really good for me? Is this going to make me happy? Is this fair to me? You know, there could be some morals and values at play here, like somebody could already be in another connection. Somebody could be living with someone else. Somebody might not quite possibly divorce. Maybe little children are going to be affected. But the integrity of this connection is being called into question currently by the Aries. And the Aries is trying to figure out, is this fair to me? Is it right to me? And do I really love and want this situation as much as I thought I did? Spirit, in the current situation, Aries is evaluating the integrity of this connection. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Nine of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Wands. And cross watcher, you want the Aries to wait. You sent them a message saying, look, Aries, I need you to wait. You know, I'm expecting some things to change. But right now, I'm trying to figure some things out in relation to myself. You know, I don't even know how to prepare for this. So you were a little guarded because I see that wall being built up. And it looks like that squirrel has a bag over his head. So you didn't know how to prepare for this or what decisions to make in relation to you in the Aries connection. So this is you trying to figure things out. And you are actually very tired trying to make these preparations. But it is something you're protecting here in relation to yourself, cross watcher. And this is why you sent this message out to Aries saying, look, I'm gonna need a little bit more time. I'm gonna need you to wait. But for the Aries, with the Three of Pentacles energy, the Aries does want to collaborate with you and talk to you and work with you, all these squirrels, about preparing for this. The Aries feels like there needs to be a deeper conversation. The Aries wants to know what's going to happen with the children, what's going to happen with the family. Are we really going to collaborate and truly grow this? And what is going to come out of this? Some of you are taking on a new role because that hat and that feather sticking out. So there's some sort of transition happening here with this connection. And with this Emperor card here, this is the Aries. The Aries said, you know what? It's too many people at this party. So the Aries, in the past, they could have turned their back to this connection and didn't want to talk about working on this. And the reason is with this King of Cups energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy, the Aries has all these emotions inside. They love you. However, they are standing their ground and they know their worth. What's on the Aries mind when it comes to you, cross watcher, is the Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles. This is Aries feeling like they're being breadcrumbed. That is not an equal take. The Aries feels like you giving somewhere else and you got something in your back pocket that you're not speaking about. And with this on their mind, the Aries feel like there's some deception here, okay? They feel like some things are not what they seem, and they checking you for dishonesty. Because I'm sorry, I'm being called to what's in this person's back pocket here. And they could feel like that somebody from your past is here and they return, an ex-lover, and they feel like what they thinking about is that, you know, you not being honest about something in your past. And this is why they feel like y'all need some time apart. They feel like some distance will bring clarity in the situation. Spirit, tell me about this time apart that's on Aries' mind. Aries feels like there's some deception here. Aries feels like the cross watcher is dealing with their past. Tell me about it. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the King of Pentacles, and you have the Four of Wands. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. I'm sorry, some of you are Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energies. And the Aries feel what you're seeing is, look sexy, I'm already living with somebody. Look sexy, I'm already married. Look sexy, I'm trying to focus on my stability. Look sexy, I do love the Aries. However, I need to take things slow. But who the hell is all these people, cross watching? I'm just saying. And this is what the Aries is worried about when it comes to you. And that's you talking to me. Now, cross watcher, the Aries feels like with this Hermit card, some of you are Virgos, that they need to go off to that mountain, right? And be by themselves. You know, they feel like something is covered up here because that Hermit is in like all this big, deep cloak, this black cloak. And the Aries feels like they're in the dark space. They left with all this confusion and they trying to keep the hope alive. And with the Six of Swords energy, the Aries feels like with this time apart that they could go all by themselves and heal and try to see the bigger picture. And they trying to figure out if they should just move on and out and away from this connection. And with this Knight of Cups energy, I don't know why I'm taking this Knight of Cups as something that's being left behind. The Aries could feel like you know all the right things to say, like you just a Romeo or a Juliet. And they could feel like you playing around on this connection. Because for me, this is not like, oh, somebody coming to apologize and express their love. Not this Knight of Cups. It feel like the Aries feel like they moving away because they feel like you got a lot of love offers coming in. How the Aries view you, how the Aries views you is this Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups. The Aries views you as wanting to apologize. The Aries views you also as being a player. The Aries views you as sending messages of love. But see how this horse head is down? They're not sure if you know what you want, cross watching. And with that being said, the Aries views you as taking your time, being very patient when it comes to this connection. And the Aries views you as like really trying to close the gate on love when it comes to this. Like the Aries views you as like not right now. You can't give to this connection and you need patience. Because some of you are trying to focus on your abundance. You may be working on your finances. You may be trying to just get some stability. Why can't I see my damn check? Hold on. I'm trying to see why I can't see my check. All right. Spirit, the Aries views the cross watcher as needing time, wanting Aries to be patient while they work on their abundance. And they might not be open to love right now. Tell me about this. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups, you have the Five of Wands, and you have Death. Some of you are Scorpios, some of you are Pisces or Cancers. And the Aries feels like you're drinking from many cups. Look at these three people. The Aries feels like you have them in competition. The Aries feels like you're swinging at a hornet's nest by messing with all these people, and you might bring them back something that they ain't looking for. And with that being said, the Aries is up. Oh, I'm sorry, this you cross watcher. You swinging at the hornet's nest. You're drinking from many cups. You have other options, cross watcher. And I'm warning you that you are swinging at a hornet's nest blindfoldly, like whatever you slinging your wine or you slinging your stuff out there, I'm going to tell you the truth. And you going to mess around and get stung. Some of y'all might leave with something you ain't bank on you ain't bank on leaving with with this death card energy, okay? And maybe you're trying to transform this. Maybe you're trying to end these options. Maybe you're trying to close out some situations with other people here, because you do have that scaffold. Some of y'all are getting rid of your options because you do want the Aries. Well, the Aries views you as being very selfish with this Nine of Cups energy. The Aries could also feel like you drink too much. You know, the Aries could feel like you being quite greedy right now, and this is why you closed off your heart and your emotions and want them to wait, because you want more of something. And with this Two of Swords energy, the Aries views you as being very confused as to not knowing what emotionally fulfills you. But that wolf is coming up behind this person's back. And the Aries is afraid that you want to, like, you making rash decisions. They feel like you got something going on behind their back, and that eventually you're going to cut them off. And with this Queen of Pentacles energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy, the Aries views you, they loyal to you. They love you. They go another squirrel. They was trying to prepare. They was trying to nurture you, and they were being patient. But at this point, they don't know where this is going, what you got going on behind your back. It's a lot of behind the back here. And when it comes to the Aries, their squirrels are very open here, meaning they're trying to prepare. However, on your side, when the squirrels come up, they got bags over their head and shit. So look, we gonna call it out for what it is. How the Aries feels about you, is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands. They feel like they want to win you, but they recognize that you have a level of arrogance with you. And what they feel like is that you like to spend a lot of time with your friends, okay? And they feel you could have met the Aries through friends, but they feel like this is a meaningful connection. And the Aries is trying to look for the signs. They trying to look for the signs because something tipped the Aries off right now, and they feel like it's a red flag here, and they not dismissing this warning. Spirit, why does Aries recognize there's a warning here? It's something to do with your friends. Why does Aries feel like there's a warning here? At the bottom of the deck, you have this Page of Cups. I've never seen a Page of Cups with 3 damn people in it. There's 5 of Wands swinging at this hornet nest in this depth. And you like, look, Cexxi, I know it's a warning sign. I'm trying to work on this. I'm headed right now to cut these options out. I'm headed right now to let these people know it's over. Okay? You won't hurt somebody's feelings cross watching. You gonna shock the shit out of somebody. I don't know who it is, but you ending it with a couple people. And the Aries feels like with the 7 of Wands energy that they have the higher ground to win this, okay? The Aries is standing their ground. They set their boundaries, and the Aries already done crushed out all their options. They stepping on their options, and they feel like you the one. However, the Aries feels like when it comes to working on this connection that you keep fighting it. Like you're not really trying to put that work in, and they go to squirrel being covered up. The Aries feels like, you know, that you not working on storing things, putting things up to like solidify this connection, because you keep talking about you need more time with this Temperance energy. The Aries could feel like you mixing and matching things, like I don't know, you just keep talking about this patience and this time thing. And that's what's ticking the Aries off. How the Aries see the two of you moving forward is this 9 of Pentacles energy. 9 of Pentacles energy. The Aries sees y'all moving forward as independent, strong, stable, secure, but alone. And the reason is because the Aries feels like the same shit keep happening over and over again with this ring card. The Aries could feel like when it comes to a commitment that you not trying to hear it, because right now you need more time and you want to be left alone. And the Aries feels like this is a repeated pattern. And with this being said, that since you don't know it's a repeated pattern and right now you don't want this commitment, the Aries feels like it's best to fall back and retreat. You know what I mean? Because nothing's not happening. So they feel like, you know, moving forward that y'all gonna walk away from each other. And with this awakening card, just like my Tower energy, the Aries is undergoing a spiritual transformation. And I feel like the Aries is not letting anybody like devalue them or, you know, The Aries just know their worth. Spirit, the Aries is awakened to the fact that that they need to be separated from the cross watcher because there's no commitment. The Aries is committed to themselves. Tell me about this. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Seven of Cups, you have the Seven of Swords, and you have the World. But cross-watcher, you got all these fears and shit. You scared. You being sneaky, you deceptive. Look, I'm calling it out. You got all these options, right? And you like, but Cexxi, I'm trying to close them out. Some of y'all are fixed signs, such as an Aquarius, a Taurus, or a Leo, Scorpio. You know what? I'm not trying to hear that you trying to close that out because you leaving the door open right here, right? And you facing this shit. It's like you left this little gap open. I'm keep hearing that song by Bruno Mars, leave the door open to some shit. And it's like you leaving the door open so at any time, if something don't work out somewhere else, that you can go explore these options. And that's the sneakiness of the matter. And Aries is not slow to this, okay? Because with this page of Swords energy, it's something that the Aries researched, found out, they saw, and they got that sword bigger than that person. And that sword is so big, and I'm looking at all those mountains and obstacles. The Aries feel like they put obstacles behind them. They done been through enough. So that big ass sword, they did their research, and they figured out it's best to cut it off. And with this Ace of Wands energy, the Aries is now looking into a newer connection, something that makes them happy, that doesn't involve so much confusion. And with this King of Wands energy, the Aries is taking the lead on their own life to be happy. And the hidden energies, which you do not see coming for you in the Aries, is this Five of Cups. This Five of Cups. This is a missed opportunity. It's going to be a lot of regret here because somebody turned their back on the soulmate connection to keep entertaining them 3 cups that I kept seeing in that Page of Cups energy. And this regret is because somebody didn't put in the work and make the effort. Somebody regrets not putting in the work on this connection, right? And now it's like their heart is open because the gate was closed up here, but in the hidden energies, the gate was closed up here, but now in the hidden energies, somebody's heart is open and they opening the gate. But now they find themselves being met with the Aries playing hardball with them. Spirit. In the hidden energy, somebody now regrets not being open to this connection and not putting in the work. And now it looks like the Aries is playing hard. Tell me about this. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Judgment. And then cross watcher, this is you ready to make a decision to put in the work. You like, all right, I'm gonna give them something. I'm gonna try to bring this connection back from the dead. Some of you dealing with a Scorpio. Here lies my concern. When I got 6 wands or 4 wands, this is 10 wands. This means this burden in you, cross watcher. This is overwhelming because now you recognize that your true stability is here with the Aries. And I'm seeing this as you now having the courage and the balls to stand up, speak out, and tell all these mother lovers what's really going on, that you want a connection with the Aries, and that right now you know this is just too much. So now you're about to make your decision because the passion is growing for the Aries. Like, you just can't help this. It's boiling over. Well, in the hidden energies, the Aries has this 3 of Wands, and they're going to make you wait like you made them wait because they want you to see this obstacle you put in the play. They feel like all this waiting created this obstacle. So they like, you know what? Yeah, they expected you to come back and see you coming in, trying to bring this message, but Aries won't send it when they receive your message. They gonna send this message right out like, all right, well, hold up, boss. It's time for you gonna wait right now. And the reason is because the Aries is healed. With the Star card energy, you know, they not sure if this gonna be an equal give and take. The Aries is still, they poured out a lot of emotions. They could have lost emotions. And right now, the Aries understands the lesson in this connection is what I'm getting. And with that being said, with this 9 of Pentacles Aries energy, the Aries remember how drained they was when they was trying to prepare and work on this. But you kept like having that hood over your head, like you ain't know how to prepare for it. So the Aries felt like they was doing all the work. This woman looked tired as shit, but she in all this green, so she loved you. But every time the Aries was trying to trying to prepare for this. It was like a bigger wall was being built up because somebody was still entertaining something in the public with that fountain being there. Now, my advice to you, cross watcher, is this King of Cups. Spirit is saying, look, this King of Cups. Spirit wants you to balance your emotions out. Spirit, sometimes the King of Cups is a liar. I don't want to call some of y'all liars, but if the shoe fits, you must wear it, okay? You might be lying to yourself right now. But Spirit is calling on you to be more truthful about your emotions, because that's what created the challenges in this connection. Somebody not expressing their emotions to keeping things deep down inside. Some of you are Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. And Spirit is saying this can go either way. Maybe you will learn a spiritual lesson. Maybe you won't learn a spiritual lesson. But it all depends on you. You have free will. But you know you're in love with the Aries, but you allow this great divide to come between the two of you, and this obstacle just kept growing and growing, just like here. Okay? And so there's a spiritual lesson to be learned here, cross watcher. When you want something, you go out and get it. Spirit. The spiritual lesson here is that somebody needs to express their emotions and stop playing mind games, is what I'm hearing. And this will prevent challenges in the future. Tell me about it. This was a divine counterpart. I'm going to tell you that right now. At the bottom of the deck, you had the Ten of Cups, Justice, and the Eight of Cups. And this is, so this is why the Aries walked away from you, cross watcher, with this Eight of Cups energy. They were emotionally drained. They were trying to figure out where they fit in. This reminds me of that Hermit card. I'm going to show you right now. This was the Aries trying to figure shit out. They was evaluating what was going on, but they couldn't see everything. But the clearer it became to them, because that's more moon there, the clearer it became to them, and they just start looking like, yo, it's somebody here that don't belong. So they left, right? And with that being said, that's how the Aries felt to make this right and make it fair to them, because they deserve happiness. And it looked like you turned your back to this happiness because you was with some friends or with some other people, or maybe you already had another family, okay? Now, Spirit's advice to you, cross watcher, is this Queen of Cups. Recognize when your divine counterpart is here, because this is the King of Cups that we clarifying here, which is your advice. Recognize when your divine counterpart is here. Use your intuition, because what happened is, if you would express your love, you wouldn't be faced with somebody covering their cup up right now. This person's legs is crossed. Their hands is over this cup. You know, they feeling beautiful. Their hair blowing in the wind. This person also has that high priestess symbol above their head. So this person was very intuitive, and they knew that you weren't being very forthcoming to them. And that's what presented the challenges. So now your advice, cross watcher, is let your emotions flow, because I'm looking at these waterfalls. Let your emotions flow and be more discerning as to recognize when true stability is here. Face this shit head on. Don't run from it. Instead, you know, and that's how you, with this King of Pentacles energy, I'm telling you, who is all these damn people, and they look suspect. They look suspect. It's like you was hoarding something. You was hoarding something, and Spirit is saying you can't do that. Was you hoarding wealth, money? I don't know what it is, but you was hard to reach, and you was real slow when it came time to make a decision for this commitment. And this is what caused the Aries to turn their back. And Spirit is saying this is a spiritual lesson for you. The potential outcome is the moon. The moon. Spirit don't want you to know what the outcome is, because Spirit wants you to do the work. And this is why this maybe is here. This maybe is here. I'm going to show you. Because your advice is to learn a spiritual lesson. And Spirit is saying maybe they will learn a lesson, maybe they won't learn a lesson. So this moon is here because Spirit like, I'm not going to tell you nothing. Use your intuition. Did you learn this spiritual lesson? You want the Aries. You love the Aries because it's sitting right here. What you going to do, cross watching? Because right now, y'all broken up. Y'all broken up. It's like you need to sever unhealthy attachments. And these unhealthy attachments need to be severed right now, because your true love is already part of your life, which is the Aries, cross watcher. And Spirit is saying sever these unhealthy connections of the past. Some of these unhealthy connections of the past, because you hanging on to something. I see it right here. You covered in something, hanging on to all these people. Everything in your energy cross watcher, you hanging on. What is you hanging on for? Spirit. The potential outcome is you actually don't want the cross watcher to know what the outcome is. You want them to use their intuition and realize what needs to be severed and cut off in the past. Why is this? At the bottom of the deck, you have strength. You have the Five of Swords. And you have the Queen of Swords. And look, Spirit is like, why you keep turning your back to the truth? You are sabotaging connections, letting the flame go out. You letting the flame go out. See this flame going out because whatever it is, you running right towards this big-ass obstacle. Although the sun is here shining the light on this obstacle, cross-watcher, you running towards the obstacle, sabotaging the connection. And all the while you sitting in the cold and this flame burning out. Well, Spirit is like, instead of running from it and sabotage it and resist it, get on it. Have courage and strength and move away from these obstacles. Feed this passion, feed this fire. The path is right here laid for you, but when it comes, you need to face this truth. You need to face this truth. But I keep seeing this stubbornness with this bull here. This is usually Aquarius, Gemini, Libra energy, but I'm venturing to say some of y'all asses is Tauruses and y'all laying down on the job, being stubborn, got the sword in the damn snow like I ain't ready to cut nothing off. Just not facing the truth. But all these obstacles right here. Now, Spirit advice to you is until you do this, you're going to be left with this worry. You know, you're going to keep wondering, hoping, but this person has their eyes covered. All the while, the wolf is laying down beside them as their friend. So it was these deceptions. It was this turning a blind eye to what was illuminated to you that left you here with all these thoughts. And what if I did this? What if I did that? Maybe because I did this. Maybe because I did that. And now the deception and these abrupt decisions are your friend. These obstacles is what you plagued with. I mean, come on, you think of a wolf at the cover of night, they change into some other shit. And with that being said, that's what brought on this Seven of Swords energy. Because right when that moon hit and the nighttime came, you start feeding your desires and your passions. But you know what you headed for? Them obstacles, them mountains, whatever these options was. You was doing too much, cross-watcher, being slow. When it came to the Aries, that's that Taurus energy. They back here like, what about me? But you was facing something else. So right now, Spirit not going to tell you what this outcome is until you face your spiritual lesson. Spirit, what advice do you have for the cross-watcher when it comes to Aries? What advice do you have for the cross-watcher when it comes to Aries, Spirit? What advice do you have for the cross-watcher? I told you. Spirit, what advice do you have for the cross-watcher when it comes to dealing with Aries? What advice do you have for the cross-watcher when it comes to dealing with Aries? Told you. Told you. Cross-watcher. Spirit is saying you are limitless. You are limitless, okay? You can do anything you choose to do when it comes to your stability. You know, have the courage, have the faith. Reach out to your dreams. You're a beautiful person. Allow yourself to create beauty and stability, okay? And this will balance you out. This will balance you out. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports the challenges. So when these challenges came up, it wasn't meant for you to turn your back to the Aries and be like, oh, you know what, they easily replaceable. Because as you see, they were not. And Spirit is like, balance your emotions out when it comes to stability. You can have anything you want, but you have to put the work in. And cross-watcher, Spirit is saying, demonstrate love. Demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those you love, okay, and care about. And act on it. And act on it. Because the Aries been giving you messages all along, but you allowed this connection to just hang there, to become stagnant. You weren't making any sacrifices. And Spirit's calling on you to look inside yourself. Look inside yourself. Examine what is coming to you to feel this way. Like, what? Examine what is causing you to feel this way. Like, why is it that you don't want to put in the work? Why is it that you're not willing to sacrifice? What is it that's creating this fear inside of you is what I'm hearing. And Crosswatcher, Spirit is calling on you to focus on love. Focus on love, okay? Look for the good in everyone. The Aries, you was very lucky to come across the Aries. The Aries was very stable. They were nurturing. They would have grew anything you gave to them. But deep in your heart, you already know the answer. And Spirit is calling on you to do what's right. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. And Spirit is calling on you to do what feels right. And this is why the potential outcome was left hanging in the balance. Because Spirit is saying that you still in the midst of this dark night of the soul, this transformation, and you need to figure out what you want. But the Aries does miss you. Okay, what you gonna do, Crosswatcher? Crosswatcher, Crosswatcher, Crosswatcher. If you were here, Crosswatcher, for Aries, you were in the right place. You were in the right place. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, Crosswatcher, if you would like to be notified the next time I go live. Peace, Crosswatcher. I hope it worked out for you, love.
Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer. Check out Cexxi Tarot. She has the answer. Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio are the viewers waiting to watch Cexxi Tarot. Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces are the #1 subscriber wondering what Cexxi sees. You are here just to be in the know. The live stream is starting. Now here's Cexxi Tarot.